know how to, like, we had a double set, me and Kaiba against him and K2, and we bodied. We had a 1v1 at the end, me and Gibus, and I won. Let's go. Like, I legit just know how Gibus plays as a player, so I'm able to body him. But can we play up against Phi, who I'm not sure these guys have played that often. Phi's been playing really well these last couple Shockwaves, taking one over Lima, getting second against Lima the other week.
That is worth noting.
Against tryhard Lima.
Lima did actually try when 5-1. Yeah, Phi. Or was that two? It was 2 weeks ago. Lima won the one right before Low Tier City. But Phi beat Lima 2 weeks before that, or 2 weeks ago from today.
Okay.
But either way, beat him after Evo. Yeah, because Lima came back from Evo and then went to Shockwave and got second.
Okay.
Everybody's like, wow, you beat the 9th place at Evo. Lima, why'd you get 9th and then get second?
I think the last game, or last set I saw Phi, he SD'd and then just a bunch of unfortunate stuff happened.
Yeah, pretty much.
So see how he goes against Gibus. I don't know. I'm curious as to whether we'll see that many Shadow Sneaks from Gibus in this, like just out of throws or out of maybe some of the up airs as well. We'll see if he starts up here. Not going to be able to get too much. He goes for the back air because Greninja is a fast faller.
Yeah. Yeah, so right now he's not sitting at too high of a percent. Relatively even.
Oh, here's it starts. Here's starts damage. Great DI from Gibus, though. DI's all the way up and away.
But great job by Phi recognizing it to
yeah, he's able to clean it up there at the end. Go for that forward air, and that's really nice. Shows great awareness from Phi, realizing that he's able to re-DI that quickly and come up with a follow-up.
Yeah, it was only 2 up airs that Gibus had a chance to DI, and he was DIing them correctly, and Phi said, okay, that's cool, and quick adaptation.
Right now, Gibus had Phi off the stage onto that platform, but he's not able to get too much. Finally gets a grab here, connects to that up air. Doesn't get all the hits, though.
No. He missed out on that last hit or two. And
tried to bait Phi in there for a grab. Actually misses it, but getting a lot of really good interactions here. Raw back airs.
Oh, the Water Shuriken connects. The second one's not going to do the trick, though.
Oh, misses the grab there. Wow, interesting spot dodge there from Phi, expecting the grab, but it actually let Gibus get some follow-ups.
Yeah. Gibus is playing this very well. He's keeping it very even.
All right, yeah, just Shuriken after Shuriken. Oh, catches the jump there with the forwarder. Kills!
Oh my goodness, that killed? Hello?
What?
What's happening? Gibus is crazy. Gibus is wacky.
All right, oh yeah, but he's able to get that dash attack to Shuttle Loop, but not going to be the stock. Greninja's pretty good weight along with having that nice fall speed. Now, Gibus has a lot of rage, and man, can Greninja do some stuff with rage.
Oh yeah. And we're seeing that from those up airs connect 2 in a row, 22 quick percent, but
that's another one.
Shuttle Loop's going to connect and kill off the top for sure at 122.
Yeah, finally get there. Gibus could DI that a bit better so he doesn't get hit by the second hit, but I mean, yeah, at that percent he should be dying anyway.
Yeah.
And yeah, now with a fresh stock, like once again, we're going to be at these low percent combos from Phi. Oh, I love the mix up there, and you see constant smoke from Gibus. He was constantly trying to Shadow Sneak out of that.
Yeah.
But man, that was such a good mix-up there because he expected the Shadow Sneak and he knew he couldn't get any more damage from just regular stuff. But now he's at a good percent where he can. One down throw, one dash attack. We'll be getting some good up air strings. And here's a down throw. Oh, and poor DI from Gibus, but he's at a high percent where he couldn't connect another one. Maybe he DI'd up for the first up throw as well.
That's another possibility as well, but no, Gibus is chilling at 85%, getting to start using that rage as best he can. But
yeah, we saw this percent, exact same situation in the first stock. Gibus had these higher percents, and then he had some really good wins in neutral that allowed him to get some good quick damage. Going for an air dodge read, but no air dodge from Phi. Gonna be jumping, and now he's gonna be looking for that down throw to forward air.
Gibus with the Water Shuriken to bait out the get up.
That was so smart, too, because he had done Shuriken on Phi's shield multiple times, and every single time Phi would do a roll out of it, and that time finally punishing the roll with that Shadow Sneak. There goes, down throw forward air, and Gibus gets the first game.
Wow, so Gibus taking game 1 in a set that is very much in Phi's favor when it comes to the record, I believe. I don't think Phi has dropped a set. If he has, I think it's only been 1 set to Gibus, and normally these two meet up in winner's side, because Phi normally makes it to winners finals, and then.
Okay. Well, dang, Gibus playing good tonight.
Yeah,
everyone's
playing
playing
really
good
well
tonight. I played good tonight. Gibus playing good tonight.
A lot of our mid-level players also are playing super well, like you said, you and as well. But Gibus, the highlight so far, making it so far into bracket, taking a game off of 5.
And this is a good stage for Greninja as well. and it is just going to aid in those down throw, the forward air kills that Gibus was getting. I mean, it's definitely going to help Fi if he's able to get in those situations where he can get shuttle loops. Yeah. But man, I feel like Gibus is just going to, the way Gibus played that first game, he's just going to be benefiting so much more off of this.
Oh, incredibly. But right now, none of them are using town.
Oh, no! Top, one more shuttle loop, and there goes the stock! What?
So as I was saying, no one's doing anything in the air off the top, and Fi's just like, what are you talking about? I'm doing it right now in front of your face. Hello?
Wow, and he was not able to get any of that the first game, and wow, that's so good for him.
That is the difference between winning a Meta Knight game and losing. If you can get one or two of those combos, those up air strings, you will just win the game much more often than if you're trying to out-neutral your opponent or you're trying to out-punish them.
And that was just so good because Fi was readjusting every single up air too. He was like reading the DI from Gibus and just readjusting how he was up airing so he'd be able to finally connect that reverse shuttle loop. That was just so good. But Gibus having opportunities to answer back here, not going to get the second up air that could have gotten a stock.
Yeah. Right now, Fi is in a big lead. He's already putting on about 50% onto Gibus, so Gibus needs to start taking this one ASAP.
Oh my gosh.
That forward smash is looking deadly.
Man, if I had held that forward smash a little bit longer, that may have killed Gibus because of how he angled that Shadow Snake. But looking for some opportunities here. Again, he's been going for that, but Fi hasn't been air dodging at all. It's really interesting to go for something when you haven't gotten habits built in a player. May need to switch up that. Gonna be looking for that down air. Oh my gosh, a little bit slow there. Actually, that wasn't because he was slow. That was because he was too close to the ledge, and Greninja's forward smash sucks if you're too close to him. Legit, if you were in front of Greninja while he's forward smashing, you will not be hit.
Oh yeah, no.
And that's exactly why Fi didn't get hit.
Hitboxes are weird, but that's going to carry him off the side, and Water Shuriken got to get the kill.
Hitboxes are definitely weird. Wow, the Water Shuriken clipping Fi there and getting the stock. And man, Gibus is totally still in this. We're not going to have any of those up air strings coming out for Fi. He's going to need some just really good movement here in the neutral. And it just confirms, just like that, more down or more dash attacks into shuttle loops. So Gibus really needs to be careful not to get hit by any of these dash attacks.
Or that forward smash was even starting to look a little bit mean there. 120% on Gibus, 0 on 5, so no rage, but I mean, Gibus can be dying to a lot here.
Gibus has tons of rage though, and he can utilize it in so many ways. Fi needs to be careful. He needs to find a dash attack. Looking now, staying back. He needs to be careful of these shurikens, especially because they've been getting a lot of good damage for Gibus.
He's starting to use that rage a little bit there with those up air strings and random neutral exchanges, but back to spacing out some water shurikens, playing a little bit more safe, but he does have to go in on Fi. Fi does not have to approach Gibus ever.
I mean, Gibus has a sweet, cozy 3 minutes to just chill back on, but there, misspacing, doing those jumps through water shuriken, which got scoped out really quickly by Fi. He was able to run right in, catch him right when he was throwing it, and just get the stock.
And Fi says, you may have 3 minutes to, you know, out-patience me, but that's not going to happen. Gonna run with an up smash, gonna take your stock, and gonna take the game. Now it's 1-1 we head into game number 3 between these two. But see if Fi's able to hold on to it.
Yeah, we're going to Omega Wily. He's still playing Greninja, and everyone knows, Neighbor actually talked about this earlier, Smash commentator bingo for how what Gibus likes to do on the stage, which is cling onto the sidewalls and approach with back air, which we will most likely see multiple times. I'm not sure if Fi is aware of that. I'm pretty sure everyone in DFW is aware of that at this point because this is what Gibus does. So we'll see how Fi interacts. That'll be a very crucial moment when we see Gibus doing that option on stage to see how Fi reacts to it.
He's floating over the edge of the stage there. Looks like he's going to try to drop down and get it, but does not do so. Okay, not that up air, not going to connect. Fi behind in percent so far. He's going to have to start making up this deficit a little bit. Yeah,
but he's still at such a good percent to where if he gets one dash attack, it can lead into so much damage still. Now, with how fast Greninja falls and his weight, Meta Knight can just run away with stocks. That's why you see him looking for these dash attacks here. Gibus needs to clean up the stock quickly.
That up tilt from Gibus was actually so smart because he saw Fi trying to approach with a down air, but actually just snuffs it out with that quick up tilt.
Yeah, get some jabs here and there. Those forward tilt going to get Gibus off the stage, and there it goes.
Yep,
double. And that was so smart from Fi. He just waited for Gibus to approach, and now getting so much damage over here on the right side. All he needs is one dash attack, a couple of up airs, and that's a shuttle loop.
Oh, yeah. And that's exactly what Fi's going to be looking for the remainder of this stock at least. While he still has this rage on him.
Getting a lot of here. Oh, and catches the roll in with the water shuriken. That's going to be the stock.
very close to living, but not going to be able to live even off that top right corner from across the stage. That water shuriken carries you too far and does too much knockback.
Yeah, it's a really good first stock for Gibus. He's got an early percent on him, and he's still racking up his damage. The way he's just playing right now is so good. Fi just doesn't seem to know the way to get in safely or the way to start racking up his own damage.
Yeah, absolutely. And this maybe Fi just honestly looks uncomfortable. They played quite a bit, I'm sure, but he looks like as though he's never really played against Gibus and Greninja too much.
Yeah, I mean, the way Gibus is playing with his Greninja is just so good as well.
Yeah.
He's been playing NDIing in a way where Fi doesn't really have any follow-ups. And since there's no platforms or no platform to jump around and try to get up on, he has nothing really for extra kills. If he doesn't get a confirm here, his up throw doesn't kill till way later. And yeah, that shuttle loop's not going to be doing it at the middle of the stage, not with these blast zones and not with Greninja's weight.
This for Greninja is a little bit heavier than he may look. He looks like he is just literally lengthy and no real meat on those bones, but
hey. Yeah, he's been looking for a lot of air dodge reads, and Fi has not gave him a single one. And no, honestly, with the lead he's in, there's no problem with going for them. But yeah, definitely not looking for those air dodges when your opponent hasn't shown to have it.
Oh, we got that throw up there. Gonna connect at 121 on the Gibus with all that rage. Still gonna connect, still gonna get the kill, of course, and Gibus takes that one in game 3.
I think Fi definitely could have jumped out of that.